Good day everybody, and welcome to another bee video. Today we're going to try the ridable bees mod. So we're going to add it in, but also too, we're also going to make sure that we're going to activate our experiments to make sure that those are on, as we do in most of us. Also too, be sure that when you're going to, make sure that both packs are on, because it will make a big difference. So, okay, so, where is it? Ridable bees, and we're going to go in there. Now we're going to go into here, and we're going to go to creative, and we're going to go to easy, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to put this as ridable bees. Create. All right. So supposedly, you can now tame a bee, and you can now apparently put a saddle on the bee and actually ride it. Actually, that's actually pretty cool. Kind of solves a couple things. It's like a Gaston thing in a lot of ways. You know, nowadays we have the happy gas, which you could go from a gasoline. Now I think it's on the same concept. It's just a bee, and you can now tame, I think, with flowers, if I remember correctly, and actually put a saddle and, you know, kind of ride it around like almost like a gas thing. We'll let it boil it in here, and we'll take a look around anyways, see what kind of is in this pack. So we're, oh yeah, imagine if you're in a survival situation, we jump, this is fun. All right, I'm not worried, we're in creative, so we're not going to worry about too much of the damage. Okay, so we're just up on the mountain weirdly. Okay, ooh, got lots of areas today. We can actually just work this. Oh wow, this is cool. Okay, let's go down. So now let's see what we can do about this mod. We're going to go check around and see what there is. If anything, there's any new items. I'm not sure how this mod works, like, plainly. So I'm guessing that we could just put a saddle on a bee. We're also going to get some flowers. Let's see. Let's give her some dandelions. And we'll get this. So, there we go. Let's see what happens. Okay. Come here. Okay. If we feed. Okay, can we. Hey. Yo, come here. Okay. How can we put a saddle on? Interesting. Do we have to find a specific bee? I mean, did say ridable bees. Makes no sense. Do we need something specific? Special wand, or maybe something that I didn't see? Oh, right. I had to look it up because I did not know why we were not getting anywhere with it. Okay. We were on the right track, but we need some honeycomb, not flowers. It makes a difference. So you're supposed to be, and you feed this poor little guy. Okay, if we could get this guy to settle down for 5 minutes. Okay, hang on. You know what I could do? This guy is going to go flying around a lot. There we go. We're going to go and... There you go. Okay. Well, that's fine. Hey. Oh, you know what? It takes a little bit to get these guys because you have to tame them with the honeycomb, apparently. That's the only way you can get it. You know what we could do? We'll put in a couple flowers, maybe you'll land. There we go. Ride. Okay. Woo! Oh, actually, I want to get this perspective here. Hang on. Oh, this is gonna be cool. Capture video. Okay, first person. Back. Woo! Run away! Whee! Look at my little honeybee. Anybody noticed that I'm not exactly sitting on this poor little guy? I feel sorry for him because, like, he's carrying my whole weight. And he's, what, 2 ounces? Surprised. I mean, he's not the fastest. I think he's about the same speed as a gas. But that's pretty cool. Actually, you know what? This would make a really cool in-game feature if you could actually do it. But I mean, if you need to have, like, a bee for any reason, this would make it really kind of, you can see too his 5 little hearts there on the corner. I think you can help them with flowers, but do have a lot of honeycomb on hand. I think that's the only way you can like hitch a ride on them and stuff like that. So you don't actually physically need a saddle. You just sit on them and they basically can, you know, fly around, and it's the same kind of controls and stuff like that. I think this is actually a really kind of like a cool little mechanic. I mean, if you had a friend or something over, that would make it really, really cool, because then, you know, you can have like a couple bees and stuff. Like, can we go up? How high does this guy go before he dies? I don't know. But I don't think he goes very high. No. I think he goes only a certain height, and then basically that's about it, because I'm looking up and he didn't want to go up, so yeah. Okay, so he's just a regular everyday little bee then. That's pretty cool. Why don't you say we were going to go to that mountain, like where we came from, like, I'm just looping around so we can kind of check this out. Is it possible? Like, can he, like, make it up that? Like, does he go up those lengths? I don't know. You can see, we're going to hit this. Does he go up around it? No. Okay. So you're set to a certain height limit. Oh, well. I mean, not the best, but I mean, better than 0. What if I take the honeycomb out of my hand? Let him go. That's actually a pretty cool little mechanic. And like I said, if you you may want to tie them while you're trying to tame them, because like they will kind of like escape. Now what did I say? Okay, over here. I just followed them. They're in the same area. You know what? I'm not going to be really cheap at this. I'm going to give him some flowers here. There you go. Here you go, buddy. You can have some more flowers. I've never seen myself in any perspective like putting flowers or anything down. That's pretty cool. Alright. There. Hi, buddy. Oh! There. Oops. You love me now. Cool. So I guess after a bit you can actually just tame him. Oh, that's cool. Whee! Coming in first thing. Zzz. Boop. 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 Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Can we push him off? I think you have to let most of the bee doing a lot of the like driving, I guess I could say. Ooh, is there like different speeds? Meow, Bee drifting. Can I have my own like little bee army? I don't know if I can have a little bee army. If I'm holding enough flowers, like, will they just follow me? Like, I really don't know. One other thing I realized is like my hair doesn't really like stays in one piece. It kind of cuts, and like the bottom half of my hair kind of stays with my clothes, and my top half swivels with my head, which is kind of like strange. I used to always think that it was the other way around. Boop. I guess you have to like get the bee to do some of the work. Can you go up? No? Okay. It's cool. I do. I like it. And it's kind of a fun little mechanic. Nothing more in this pack rather than the fact that you can actually physically ride a bee, which is actually one of the few things I thought was kind of cool. And it matches my name too, so I think this was kind of like really kind of fun. But yeah, that's it. Just make sure you have fences, leads. I would say start this in a creative, then go to survival because you're gonna need a few things to make sure that you know they're gonna come to you and stuff like that. Don't you even think about it, buddies. Don't you even start. Oh yeah, you take off now. You two over there. Man, what's up with the skeletons in this area? I don't know. You know what? I love bees. I'm gonna have a bee army. Oops. You know what we're gonna do for these guys? Because these guys need to put their honey somewhere. Where is that beehive? There's a beehive, yeah. There. Bees have a place to go home. Yeah. I still don't know what's happening with the creepers. It just happens that I get this kind of like problem. Looks like they kind of like a glitch around them. But then after a while it kind of like vanishes and comes back. I still don't know what's going on with that one. So yeah. I'm happy I got this out. I know it's not a very long video, but I wanted to showcase a couple of little fun ones that you can actually put in. You know another thing, I was just thinking before we go. Let's see about, where is he? There's different types of beehives, I know that. Okay, maybe we just type in bee. How about we just do that? There, bee's nest. Maybe they're tired, so we're gonna give them like a couple homes. There we go. There we go. So they could go back inside their home. So I think now if we spawn a couple bees. Okay, too close? Maybe it's just like you need to go in here. Maybe we don't know over here. Too close? Maybe almost like that? Maybe, I don't know. Usually bees sleep at night, but these guys are a little active. Usually once they see like the hive and stuff like that, they're pretty good. They'll go right on in. But, oh well. Anyway, we're gonna let them go. I'm gonna go and probably go get some breakfast. Anyways, short and sweet. Hope you all have yourselves a great day. Cheers!